Hi, welcome to How to Draw Simple. Today we're going to learn how to draw a queen. First, let's start off with a long, gentle S shape like so to start the queen's hair. Then, on top, a line that comes over and down that turns in towards the end like this. On the other side, a short curve down here, and one on top as well to finish off this part of the hair. Next, draw a line coming down for her face that curves inward at the bottom. And mirror that on the right side, but stopping here for the chin. Underneath, draw a long teardrop shape like so for a collar. And in between, a short line coming down here, and an even shorter one under her chin for her neck. Then, a small curved line on the left side for the collar over there. And connect the collars with a small V shape in the middle. Next, let's start drawing her arms. Start with a big round shape here for her poofy shoulder pads. Then, two long angled lines coming down for her arms like she's clasping her hands together in the middle. And then, flare out the bottoms with a squiggly line across for some ruffly cuffs. On this side, draw a line that bumps out to the left for her chest and turns down at the bottom like so. And on the other side, mirror some of the lines from before for the other arm. A big round shape up here for her puffy shoulders, some angled lines coming down for the arms, and a squiggly line across for the ruffles. Lastly, a round shape coming out of the cuffs like she's holding her hands together, looking regal. Next, we can start her dress with two big curves coming down from her waist, with a long, flat curve across the bottom to close out the shape. And along the bottom, a bunch of small bumps like so for some more ruffles. On her head, draw a big crown shape with some points. And on the back of her head, a small bump like so for the back of her hair. Now we can add some detail. Draw two lines coming down from her collar here and here, with two circles in the middle for a necklace. At the bottom of her dress, two long curved lines that meet at a point here, and one more row coming up to a higher point here. For some added detail, draw some bumps along this layer here for some more ruffles. Some thin lines across her cuffs to give the ruffle some more texture. Two lines across her waist for a belt. Some small thin ovals all along the crown. And some lines here on her shoulder poofs for some more texture. And now you've got a queen! Make sure to let us know in the comments if you have any suggestions or requests. And check out these videos for more!